from the Eden family Thunderdrome. It's Champion of Champions, preliminary round 2. 25 remaining cars. We're going to cut that down to another 10 to join these 10 who are waiting the results. So race 1, lane 1, we've got the legend, the 13 Ford Mustang. He is a Thunder Road champion. He is a former champion of champions and a 13-time Unlimited Class Hot Rods champion. Absolute legend. Lane 2, we've got a former 6-time Muscle Car League Grand Champion, 7 minor championships with retro and convertibles. It's the Corvette Grand Sport. Another absolute legend. It's great to see these two up against each other. Up the middle, we got a former 5-time Retro Exotics champion, the 71 Lamborghini Miura. Lane 4, we've got the current Exotics champion as the Jaguar F-Type. And from Street Race Outlaws, another legend, Corvette Grand Sport. He finished 3rd overall last season. He is an absolute win machine. The favorite for this race would have to be the Ford Mustang Funny Car, but I'm expecting the Corvette Grand Sport and the Jaguar F-Type to give him a good run for his money. But remember, first and second go through. 3rd place is put on a waiting list to see if they can get into the championship race. Good drop the Jag, he leads on the inside past the Corvette. Red Grand Sport and Mustang are cruising up the outside. It's 1, 2, and 3 all across the line. We're going to have to go to a photo finish and get back to you on that one. What a finish. It was spectacular. They all hit the line at once, but pouring over the replays, the F-Type edges out the Grand Sport Corvette and the Mustang Funny Car for the victory, meaning the Jag and the Grand Sport Corvette through to the championship round. A nervous wait for the Mustang Funny Car, the legend. Wow, this hasn't happened to him before. Usually he's winning. And the other Corvette Grand Sport, the newer model, and the Miura are gone. So the Mustang, he'll join these cars here. Nervous wait. These are all the 3rd places. There'll be 10 after these 2 meets. We'll take half of them, 5. Alright. Race 2, and this is a beauty. We got a couple of supercars. A former 2-time champion in the Vantage up against a former 1-time champion, grand champion in the 177. Then we got a former Street Race Outlaw Grand Champion in the Camaro Special up the middle. Now this is interesting because of the 3 major leagues, supercars had the most 8 cars from Street Race Outlaws and only 6 from the Muscle Car League. After the first meet, 3 of those 6 muscle cars are into the championship rounds. 1 supercar, the 12 Stang, and no Street Race Outlaws. There you go. It doesn't matter how many cars you've got, it's the quality. And the Muscle Car League has that in spades. Joining those 3 cars, we've got the 2-time current defending convertibles champion, the 69 Camaro. He's a beauty. And the favorite for this race, this guy is exceptional. He's a former Dragon Jewels champion. He's a former Premium Showdown, Japanese Manufacturers and Street Wars champion. And he's defending all 3 titles at the minute. That is a great effort to span across so many different leagues. And I'm thinking he's going to go to Street Race Outlaws soon. Definitely after winning Street Wars. Alright. Big question is, who's going with him? And who has to have that nervous wait? And who goes home today? Let's find out. Good drop to Safiro. He scorches onto the flat. He's off. Aston Martin's past the Camaro on the outside, trying to catch him. Safiro takes the win. What a great effort. Good win to the Safiro. He just cannot lose. He is winning everything, and I can't wait to see how he goes in the championship meet for Champion of Champions. And then after that, imagine if he could take out the title, then go to Street Race Outlaws. The world is his oyster. This is one quick car. We got another supercar in, just their second, the Aston Martin Vantage. Well done. Nervous wait for the Camaro. Judging by the standard of his competition, I think he might miss out. Another Street Race Outlaw bites the dust. Wow, they just got no luck. And supercar, Aston Martin 177, he goes home also. Race 3, and it's a very interesting matchup here. We'll start off with lane 1, Lolux, a former 4-time Ute Nation champion. Lane 2, from supercars, we have the Dodge Viper convertible. He currently 5th overall with supercars. Lane 3, we have a former 2-time grand champion from supercars, the Veneno. Then in lane 4, we have the current 2nd overall from Street Race Outlaws, the Skyline R32. He's also a former Street Wars champion. And lane 5, a former 3-time Ute Nation champion, Draftnator. Wow. It's not really those big, epic, legendary names, but it's very tight. Very tight. It's very interesting to see what the Skyline can do up against his 2 rivals from the supercars. Very interesting. And what about the Utes? How will they go? I'm pretty sure Draftnator will defeat Lolux. But where is he against the big 2? The big 2 leagues. We're about to find out. Good drop the Skyline, needs onto the flap. Here comes Draftnator, past him on the inside. Lolux is cruising up the outside. It's Draftnator taking out the Skyline in an upset. How on earth did we forget about Draftnator? Last Champion of Champions meet, he was winning races. These other guys weren't. He should have been favourite, but wasn't. So he came from behind. That's a great effort. The Skyline was like a rocket. Beautiful. Lolux has got to wait. And 2 more supercars bite the dust. Race 4. Oh, it's a good one. Lane 1. We have the former 11-time Bitumen Beast champion, the Kia Stinger GT. Lane 2, we have the former 5-time Ute Nation champion, the 82 Dodge Rampage. Up the middle, we've got the Street Race Outlaw legend, the Jaguar F-Type convertible. He currently sits 5th overall in that competition. Then we have from from supercars, an absolute legend, currently sits 3rd overall, the Gold Veneno. What a great car he has been. And lane 5, a former 2-time grand champion from supercars, eagerly awaiting a rematch against the Veneno, is the Shelby GT500. Wow. I don't think the GT500 still got it. This is going to be a tough race between the Veneno and the Stinger. This is very, very close. Let's see. Shelby head on the inside. Stinger and Rampage are past them on the outside. Veneno's coming back. He'll take third. But it's the Stinger GT winning the race. At the start of that race, it looked like the old days from supercars with the Shelby and the Veneno going head to head. Oh, but that was once they hit the flat, the Stinger GT and the Rampage passed them for a good win. The Veneno was able to come back for a third and a possible shot at getting into this championship round. But another street race outlaw bites the dust. And the old Shelby, they're both gone. Race 5, the last of the preliminary rounds. The last 2 cars to go through will come from here. Last race of the day. Then we get to look forward to the championship round. And we can crown ourselves a new champion of champions. Alright, lane 1. We've got the former Dragon Jewels champion and currently sits second overall in supercars. It's the Red Veneno. Lane 2, defending and 7-time grand champion from Street Race Outlaws. It's the Lancer Evo. Absolute legend in Street Race Outlaws, but he always seems to fail when he gets to this level. Let's see what he's got. Can he turn it around? Up the middle. 5th overall from Muscle Car League last season. It's the 70 Mark 1. Lane 4, former grand champion from Street Race Outlaws. It's the Nissan 350Z. And he's up against his rival, the Lancer, one more time. So he wants to win the race, but he also wants to beat the Lancer. Finally, in lane 5, a former Dragon Jewels champion. It's the 67 Charger. Oh, favorite for this race would have to be the Lancer Evo. And of course, the 350Z is going to give him a good run for his money. And watch the Red Veneno. This is a very good race. Let's see who gets in. Oh, they're off. It's a good race. 350Z leads. Outside 3 are right in his hammer. The 67 Mustang's out of it. It's the 350Z Nissan. What an upset. Spectacular end to a spectacular meet. The upset of upsets. The 350Z wins his first ever race at Champion of Champions. He did it beating a great field. The Dragon Jewels champion in the Veneno and the Legend of Street Race Outlaws. He gets one up on him. Oh yeah, he loves it. All right. So the 350Z and the Mark 1 are through. Street Race Outlaw Legend Lancer, he's gone. The 67 Stang is gone. He was very slow today. That was the worst 5th I've seen. And no need to have a nervous wait. The Veneno will get a second chance on the strength of beating all comers in Dragon Jewels and his high position second in the supercars. Of course, joining him will be the 13 Ford Mustang Funny Car, being a former champion of champions. Then the Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy. Hey, he's leading the Street Race Outlaws, and he was also in the championship race of Champion of Champions last time round, so he gets a chance. The Audi R8 Spider, well, he's a current grand champion of supercars, so he gets another chance. And we have to go with the legend, that is the Daytona. Hey, 4 times, and he's been in every champion since. Good effort. So those missing out, the C6, the Hellcat, the Camaro, Lolux, and the Veneno, Supercar Legend. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Look out for the championship round of Champion of Champions, where we will crown a new Champion of Champions.